Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Hunter x Hunter, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm not even sure what to say about the last episode. I was just completely bowled over at how amazing it was and how wrong I was about literally everything. So I can't wait to get into more. I will definitely give a few thoughts on just kind of now that I've had a little bit of time to digest the last episode. But first, I just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And also, if you are joining me on YouTube today, I would really love it if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So, I just could not have been more wrong when it comes to Kurapika because I was so worried. And honestly, I should have known that it just really felt like they were setting it up to be Kurapika knows what he's doing and he's good at, he's a skilled fighter and a skilled Nen user, or at least, you know, for a beginner and everything. But his revenge is going to kind of like blind him a little bit and he's going to slip up and make a mistake. I was not expecting him to just come out and completely crush Uvo. He just squashed him. I mean, it's not that Uvo didn't get in a few good shots, but he just might as well not have. I mean, Kurapika's had that healing ability. He's mastered. So I'm still trying to get my head around exactly what this means, but if I'm understanding it correctly, because of the condition that he set, he is able to use all of those different categories when he's fighting the Phantom Troupe. I don't think it's correct me if I'm wrong, I think a lot of the abilities that he has are only present if he is specifically fighting one of the members of the Phantom Troupe. And we know that the stakes are very high for that. He could lose, well, he could lose his life, he could lose his Nen. So I mean, he's playing a dangerous game, but at the same time, he's made himself pretty much unstoppable against the Phantom Troupe. Although they did mention at the end there that Uvo was particularly vulnerable to what Kurapika was doing. So I don't know if maybe that had anything to do with it, but I gotta say, guys, I'm done underestimating Kurapika. Like, I could not have been more wrong. I just could not have been more wrong. He knew exactly what he was doing. He had the trick with the chains. And, like, I should have known that Kurapika was going to go in not just with raw power, but with a strategy. You know what I mean? Like, he was going to go in with, like, backup plans and, like, tricks to throw his opponent off and everything. Like, I really should have known that. But I can't, you know, I can't help it. I still think of our main crew as kind of being, like, new to this world, new to this just very... it can be very ruthless world of fighting and Nen usage and everything, and I just can't help but think of them as kind of the newbies, and Kurapika just blew my mind. So it does look like the Phantom Troupe is going to take off after Kurapika, though. So I mean, but we know that he specifically wanted to test Uvo, and because of how that went, he now knows his power levels with much of the rest of the crew. So, I really hope we don't run into a situation where he's just, like, underestimated the Phantom Troupe. I really, really hope we don't. But I gotta say, at this point in time, it seems like he's thought this through. He has thought this through, and he is more than prepared, and he's just gonna take him down. I don't know what he's gonna do with himself when he takes him down. Like, I'm assuming that he just destroys every member of the Phantom Troupe. Which would include Hisoka, maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't know where Hisoka stands in all this, because he wasn't even there for the whole Kurta clan thing. And he's helping him. So, but is that going to matter? I don't know. That's a very good question. But assuming that he just goes through and takes out the entire Phantom Troupe, what next? You know, like, I do worry about his personal life a little bit. Like, But I guess we'll get there. We'll get there. One thing at a time. We still got like how many members left of the fan troop? Like 12. Also, who's going to move up to that spot now? Because someone's going to move up to that spot, right? So that'll be interesting to see. So, all right, guys, I'm ready to see what the heck is going on this show because I'm loving the ride. And what do you say we jump right into the next episode of Hunter x Hunter? Let's do this. Uh-oh. Back to our other friends. It's interesting because if they teamed up with Kurapika, they could all help each other. What? What's this? What does that mean? He's not gonna, he wouldn't do anything with his hunter license. We know he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't like sell it or anything. I can't believe he sold it. Baby, you worked so hard for it. Why on earth would he sell it? Wow. A Ben's knife. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, he had 2 jobs. When what attracted you to it? Oh. A faint aura. Yeah. Well, Leorio, it's okay. We'll catch you up. Oh, Leorio, baby. That's not exactly how it works. Also, yeah. I think that's kind of... He's like, what's happening? Yeah. Oh, and they can... Okay. Find some hidden treasures. Mmm. So it's an eBay auction basically. Okay. Wow, that is a good idea. Really wish we hadn't sold the hunter license, guys. I'm just really surprised by that. Okay. Enter one that's 2.5 times higher. Okay. It's probably nothing. Oh, is my baby not good at the maths? It's the same person. Who's going on and interesting. Okay. He got the weird pot. Who? Oh no. Because what if somebody had the same idea, you know? Like, go and use your Gyo. Yeah, no. He's like, I'm just cute kitty boy. Ah. So, what can you... They're like, yeah, we know all that. Mm-hmm. What is it? Which one? Huh? Then why was it giving off an aura? It's an artwork. It's the wood. Okay. Uh-oh. Really? You're interested in... The contents. There's something inside of it? Oh, interesting. It's a wooden trove. That's why he wanted to go check on it. This person's helping us out. I wonder why. Would you know? Huh? Oh my god, they're playing the music, you guys. I don't know who's doing what, to be honest with you. And then it was reassembled, which is where the adhesive came from. A dud. It's called double dipping. But if there's still treasure inside of it, there's still treasure inside of it. Okay. Okay. Well, it's known as welding. Well, that makes sense. We're learning an awful lot here. We're having a heated debate about wood and glue in a way that only Hunter x Hunter could make interesting. Even this guy's like, what? Ooh. Oh my god. Is there treasure in there? There is a boatload of treasure in there. Sir, what will you give us for this treasure that you are going to swindle us out of? Zapile. Hi, Zapile. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna want something. Yeah, clearly he's trying to make some money as well. It's a finder's fee, boys. This is how this kind of world works, unfortunately. I mean, they would have gotten swindled out of all of it, to be fair. I could buy you some food. Okay. So he must not be making great money if he's just willing to trade his services for lunch. But then again, should we be sharing that, boys? I don't know if we should be sharing that, boys. Some people aren't even supposed to know about Nen. He probably does, though. Should we be telling him that? Oh, Killua over here. Killua over here wheeling and dealing. I wonder what his reaction's gonna be. Okay. So he knows of it. I wonder if he knows the dad. Why did you choose the pot? But you went for the pot. You're not going to keep it from us. Really? Oh. He made replicas. Okay. He's trying to get him off the... Is that the real reason though? I just don't trust anything anymore. I'm not sure if I trust him. He wants to be of service. I think he recognizes something special about our boys. Yeah, that's an excellent question. Because it had the aura on it. It's special. You created it. Think of all the things. If you're creative, then a little of your aura is in everything you create. You start to appraise people. Nice to be in business with you, sir. About appraisal? That didn't do anything for him. Innocent curiosity is the perfect way to describe Gon. He's dangerous? Because he really just genuinely wants to know out of that's, I never looked at it that way. It's the second time somebody's called him dangerous. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so scared for them going up against anyone from the Phantom Troupe. Okay. We leave it in your hands. We trust you, apparently. Hi, boys. Ah, yes. She has the blinky. It's what the heck? What the heck was that face? That horrible monstrous face at the end. Wow. All right, guys. Wow, we learned so much. So I have to say, I didn't, I wasn't fully keeping up with the fact that, like, all of that was, like, a scam within a scam within a scam within a scam. Like, I was so just, like, I don't know who's telling the truth, and I don't know what's scam and what isn't, who's scamming who right now, and, like, what's going on. But apparently, this is all just, like, there's a lot of tactics that go into, the world of antiques, apparently, and Gon is curious about those tactics. What is so remarkable about this is that Gon, the whatever positive or negative connotations of anything Gon learns about really don't mean very much to him. He's just curious and wants to learn about all these new concepts and new worlds. And I think that's really interesting because I would say innocence is a big part of Gon's personality, but unlike a lot of shonen protagonists, there isn't like this driving force of like morality with Gon. He certainly is like I mean, he's definitely like a good boy, but there is more just like a wholesome aspect to him than there is like just like the morality component. I don't know if that's making any sense, but I think that the innocent curiosity is a great way to sum up Gon, because it does make him very, very, very hard to read, which is another interesting thing. And he is now, well, I'm sure there's probably been more people, but this is the second time I can think of where somebody has referred to Gon as being very dangerous. You know, the first time was with Wing. Of course, there have been a lot of people looking out for his potential, but the first time was with Wing, where he was kind of indicating, like, this could be really, really bad if it went in the wrong direction. And now this person. So Gon has some real advantages when it comes to his skills. The raw power, and also just kind of the unreadability, I guess. Interesting stuff. I think a lot of the places where the show has gone, like the direction they're taking, like our main protagonist, is very, very interesting to me, and I'll just be really curious to see where it goes. So Gon is just really interested in this world of like all of the techniques that go into appraising and antiques and the sale and trade of them. And it's interesting to me because we know his dad dealt with artifacts too, right? Didn't his dad like work really hard to make sure that historical artifacts were present for cultures, like available to different cultures? I remember that from like way back before the whole like Zoldyck family arc. And it's interesting to me that Gon should have an interest in them as well. And it makes me wonder if, like, when all this is said and done, will he kind of take up an interest too? I cannot, so tell me that I read that wrong, that he pawned off the hunter license. Did I read it wrong? Did the text flash really quickly and I read that wrong? Because I'm almost like hoping and praying that I got it wrong. Like, I cannot believe after all he went through that he would pawn off his hunter license for anything. Like, I know it's just a card. The work he put in is still there, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe you did that. I really hope I got it wrong. This is one of those times where, like, I really hope that, like, my eyes just couldn't keep up with the subs and I read it wrong. Because I would be mad at my boy for that. I can't stay mad though. But, all right, guys. Well, now apparently we have located some folks in the fandom troop, and I'm not gonna say a word because I was so worried with Kurapika, and Kurapika just made an absolute fool of me for being worried. So I'm just gonna sit back and see what happens. Fingers crossed that this all goes well. I just don't feel that any skilled fighter knows what they're up against with the fandom troop. I think you would literally need something like what Kurapika has in place to really be able to take them on successfully. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I'm doing a lot of hoping that I'm wrong. So I'm going to wrap this up. But yeah, guys, fantastic episode. Oh, I just love this show. It's so good. I cannot wait to see more. And I think we have a lot of crazy stuff coming up in the near future, and also I know in the distant future as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.